Hey everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at StoneCo Ltd stock, also known by the ticker symbol STNE. So StoneCo is a Brazilian company. They're a fintech stock that specializes in payment processing. They also have a software division. Now the company had received a lot of attention in the past year or so because Warren Buffett had invested in them, and also a lot of the Kathy Wood crowd was interested in them because they're a bit of a, they're kind of like a value play, but they could also be seen as an innovation play. But the stock has just been hammered. So let's take a look. So this is the past 6 months, and we could see that the stock has kind of been trading sideways. It's gone as low as under $7 and has then bounced back and is facing resistance at $12, and which is essentially where we are today. So the question is going to be, is StoneCo able to break out of the $12 resistance level over here, or will it fall back down and potentially find support back around the $7 level? Although this is nothing, if we look, let's look further out. At one point, back in 2021, not so long ago, the stock was pushing all the way up almost at $100, which is a fantastic fall to where it is today. But is this just the beginning of another epic rise? Will it hover down at these levels for a while longer? It's hard to tell at this point, especially considering that the status of the economy is so uncertain. But there are a few things to consider. So, I mean, first and foremost, StoneCo is an absolute growth beast. There's no denying that. So right now, has a market cap of about 3.5 billion, just over. Analysts are expecting revenue of $432.31 million this quarter, which they're announcing their earnings on August 29th, so be on the lookout for that. I'll do another video after earnings come out. But that would represent an increase of 297.5% in sales growth from the same quarter last year. 297 plus percent. That's insane. I don't care what stock you're talking about. That's phenomenal growth. And they're forecast to be making an annual revenue of $1.76 billion in 2022, which would be an 87.6% increase from the revenue generated by the company last year. So, that's crazy growth. 87.6 year over year revenue growth is fantastic. So let's see if they hit it. This year, again, has obviously been a horrible year, both for the stock market and for the economy in general in many ways. And I also think it's worth noting of who is, is buying in and out of this stock. So I thought this was interesting. So here we have New York, which, maybe not the best news. They're selling a bunch of their shares in StoneCo. So they've decreased their stake by 55.9% in the company, and they're not alone, because here we could see California has basically done the same thing. They're trimmed their stake by only 8.9%, but still they're trimming their stake, which is not really what we want to see, but take it with a grain of salt, because as we said at the very outset, this is a company that has been super volatile, and we could see, especially in the recent past, that it's found resistance at these levels. So maybe their stock managers are just trying to either take a little profit or hedge kind of their bets in case it does dip down, and maybe, if it does, that might increase further interest in the stock if it gets to a level where more people might scoop up the shares. But in either case, this is, I think, definitely one for the watch list. I think it does have, if it could continue that growth, that is incredible growth. But we'll see if it could continue it. So This is kind of just an introductory video. Let me know if you want to hear more about StoneCo in future videos. Let me know if you own shares, if you're going to buy some, sell some, hold on to what you have, and I'll catch you in the next one.